You know what else is weird and uncomfortable? When you check into a hotel and you go into the bathroom to take a nice, hotel dump, and you spy something on the door that is a small stain. Now, I don't need a clean hotel room. Trust me, it could be as stained as possible. But this stain was right at about waist level, like if one was standing up in front of the toilet, facing the door, perhaps a male. I'm saying it was semen. There was semen on the door of my hotel room. Not in Houston. You guys are great. In Austin, this happened. But
no one's ever going to mistake your stains for Austin stains. I may sometimes call you the wrong city, but if I'm looking at a cum stain, I know I'm in Austin.
Yeah, I don't really have anywhere to go with that because I just let it slide.
I want to be clear on this, though, because you're in your bathroom. You're saying at waist height, if you're
facing the door.
Are you saying someone stood up from the toilet and jerked
to
off
shoot on
at
the wall?
Door?
Yeah, to shoot onto the door.
Why would anyone ever do that?
Why would anyone invite themselves over to Dustin Marshall's house as a friend and do that to his closet door? Because that's something that apparently people do. It's not cool, but it happens.
Wait, are you saying that people come on Dustin's door?
Yeah, every day. I make a killing.
Wait, what?
I charge people.
Dustin is shrugging like you're making all of this up.
Well, I am. I don't charge people to come on his closet door.
Dustin, can you come up here for a second?
Yes.
Dustin Marshall, everybody.
This involves cum, and also you help us do
Dustin
the podcast.
Marshall.
Hi. So
we've turned into Howard Stern now because you're like Baba Booey.
I am the Baba Booey. I want to be Fred, but I'm Baba Booey.
Okay.
So Dustin, your
what's
friends
going on with
come
this?
over, and instead of bringing
like
a bottle of wine, they come
right?
on your closet door.
So Spencer told me this story. It was kind of amazing that first you were in a hotel room and you switched.
Yeah, because it was a non-smoking room that smelled like cigarettes, and I thought that if I stayed, they'd charge me $500.
And so you asked to go to a different room, and then upon the room you went in, you noticed just a jizz stain on the back of the door.
And I should clarify, it wasn't just a stain. Like, it was like the desiccated crust. All that was remaining after all fluids have evaporated out of it. Just like a cobweb.
Something you recognized as cum.
Oh, no, I had to taste it before I was sure. That's when I knew.
Okay. All right, so he told me this story, and I used to be in a band when I was like 15, and all the guys in my band were a little bit older than me, and we never hung out at my house. So they're like, why don't we hang out at your house? And I was like, okay. So they came over, and I was like cooking a frozen pizza upstairs.
For them.
Because
you're such a good host.
I checked my America Online. I was kind of taking my time, and they were all downstairs like hanging out. And then I went downstairs. They ate the pizza, and they're all like later, and they all coasted. And then
that means left. They left.
And for those of you who aren't Ninja Turtles, or background actors in a honeycomb commercial, they left.
All right, they left. And
in case, sorry, let me clarify. If you haven't recently been rollerblading in a Sunny Delight commercial, what happened is they left. They left the premises.
But they did it like they ate the pizza and then they left. And then my phone rang at my house and I answered it and they were just all on speakerphone laughing. And they were like, look in your closet. I had this weird like walk-in closet. And then on the back of the door, I was upstairs for maybe 15 minutes. There's 3 guys. They took turns jacking off in my closet and then ejaculating on the back of my door. And so there was visibly all this different semen on the back of my door.
All these different semen.
No, it was dried, but the bottom wasn't. Like it was the top. Yeah.
Look, we got you.
This is why little boys need to pretend this stuff when they're kids.
How is it the first time I'm on this show? This is what it is.
Well, okay. Is there more to the story? Is there? Because if you're done with that story, I need you to tell a different story. Tell us about in New York with the cops.
No, wait, come on, hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
sure.
This is, because we can't...
The cops jizzed on his closet.
Everyone just heard this story about... 3 guys that came over to your house came on your...
They were my best friends, and then they were like schrabbing me in the worst way.
I don't understand how...
They literally came into his house.
Dude, they rapidly
when you walked out of the room, they like you guys like Velveeta? I'll go get some slices. Don't coast. And you left.
Don't coast.
And they all must have exchanged a look like, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
Hey,
And
bro,
none of them
before
went,
we
what?
coast.
What?
There was
not one among them. It was like, guys. What have we become?
I feel like they must have come to his house with the under
They
that.
had
It
to
was
have a
planned.
fucking meeting
It
in
was
a garage
pre-planned.
or something.
It was pre-planned.
Let's go over to Dustin Emerson's house.
When you said come to his house, I thought you meant they came to the idea of Dustin's house. Like while they were jerking off, in order to come.
Well,
they
it
were
was
just
a
thinking
walk-in.
of
It was a walk-in closet. I mean,
house.
come on.
Yeah, that's what it is.
the
They were.
stone, the cement,
Look at this.
the island in the kitchen.
Oh God, the feng shui.
But it was like non-sexual. It was just aggressive, and it was meant to.
It was vandalism.
It was vandalism.
But
in the
at
worst
some
way.
point, it had to be sexual for them. They had to come thinking about something. And I can.
Not when you're
I think
15.
that they must have been coming thinking about was each other and
Yeah.
how great friends they were.
No, you just.
Yeah, it's a little bromophobic.
Like
I
they
mean,
were.
at that age, you just poke your dick and it starts spurting. I mean, you don't have to think about sexual things. You're 15.
And knowing is half the battle. If you're listening,
Joe.
just poke it, and it'll do the rest. Yeah, I am aware of that, but I would always still, I had to think about like She-Ra or, Penny from Inspector Gadget, I was her age. So it was okay. There was always something I was thinking about while I was. It's just wondering. Your friends are like, "Let's do it. Let's." They must have had some phrase for it too. They had to have shorthand like, "Let's cream pie his closet, bro."
This must have been like the 7th person they've done this to.
Let's Narnia Dustin.
Yeah, it was specifically.
That's it.
God.
Let's Narnia.
Like lately, Dan
I'm
and my
done.
favorite.
You guys don't know. It's our entire travel is made up of razzing me.
I was gonna say Dan and I love making fun of Dustin. Maybe they just were like us, and they had so much joy.
I would never come on anything that Dustin ever owned. I would never do that as a way of asserting my ego. I would
Thanks,
never
Dan.
go, "Hey, I came on something." What I would do is, it came on everything in my home because it was 11.
The same guy, like we would hang out at his house all the time, and then he had a couch, and then he had cable TV, so he could like order movies and stuff. So there was an area of his couch that was like 3 feet in diameter that was just like brown and black. And then we were like, "What's wrong with your carpet?" And he's like, "Oh, that's where I jerk off." Like he would lean against his couch with his arm up, and then he would come all over his floor for years, and it was just a diameter. He never cleaned it up.
a
So this is the
pit.
person we're talking about.
There's something.
Dude, I'm from Wisconsin.
I feel like you grew up in the one character in Grand Theft Auto 5, the guy that from the Inland Empire. Like, what's that guy? Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
It sounds like. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the truth. As a teenage boy, like I came a lot, and I do. I do think that teenage boys, like, I think you think that you're the only one coming that much, and I do think you license yourself to be like, well, this is my. And we do all kinds of weird stuff because nobody's telling us. There is no class where the gym teacher says, guys, you're going to come everywhere all the time. Use a Kleenex.
What would that class be called?
Sex ed, but it's not. It's always your gym teacher going, hey, you're going to go through some changes. My nipples got hard. Fuck off. Here's a film from the 60s. It's called Little Boy, Little Man. And it would just be like a diagram of your balls filling up with cum, and you'd be like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I know. And then you'd go home and deal with it. I dealt with it against the door of my bedroom.
It was supposed to be like punk rock. We're in a punk rock band, so it was supposed to be like a punk rock thing, I guess. But they were gross.
That's what the
I
Dead
don't
Kennedys did.
hang out with any of them anymore. I hang out with you guys.
Dead Kennedys.
They jizzed on everyone's closet doors.
Oh, okay.
It became a huge thing for a while.
All right, so okay, we got to the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Your friends were they were full of cum, and they
Yes.
felt like it was a way to express themselves.
Thanks.
Okay.